I told you that you don't need to be born into wealth to become wealthy? That there are simple habits you can start today that could totally change the game for you when it comes to your financial future? Sounds crazy, right? But trust me, it's not. In fact, I'm about to share with you the 10 habits wealthy people swear by. And the best part is, you can start using them right now, no matter where you're starting from. So, if you're ready to learn the secrets to building wealth and living life on your own terms, stick around. First thing first, wealthy people understand that health is wealth. They know that without good physical and mental health, money doesn't really matter. So they make their well being a top priority, whether that's working out, eating healthy, or managing stress. Now you might be thinking, how does being healthy helps with wealth? Well, being in good shape gives you the energy and focus you need to make good financial decisions. And it also helps you avoid big medical bills down the line. So, how about you start today? Take a walk, drink more water, or just commit to getting enough sleep. Small changes now can lead to big results later. All right, now that we've covered health, let's talk about time. Because how you spend your time could literally make or break your financial success. Wealthy people know that time is money, and they use their time wisely. They focus on high value activities like building their business, networking, or learning. They don't waste time on things that don't help them reach their goals. Take a second to think about how you're spending your time. Are you scrolling aimlessly on your phone or binge watching TV? Wealthy people don't let distraction take over. They plan their days in advance and focuses on what moves them closer to their goals. You could start today by planning your day, cutting out time wasters, and making sure you're using your time to push you forward. Time management is key, but let's dive into the next habit that the wealthy people swear by: living below their means. One of the biggest habits wealthy people have is living below their means. They don't spend all their money just because they can. Instead, they save and invest a chunk of their income, even when they're earning more. This doesn't mean they're living frugally or deprived. They just make sure their spending aligns with their long term goals. The rich tend to avoid flashy purchases and focus on things that truly bring value. You could start today by setting a budget, tracking your spending, and making smarter decisions with your money so you can save and invest more. Now that you've learned how to live below your means, let's talk about something else wealthy people do. They're always learning. Wealthy people never stop learning. They're always reading, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, or just looking for new ways to grow. The world is always changing. So those who keep learning stay ahead of the curve. Learning doesn't have to mean going back to school. It can be about picking up a new skill or expanding your knowledge. Whether it's learning about finance, investing, or self improvement, the wealthy are constantly improving. You could start today by setting aside 20 minutes a day to read a book or listen to an educational podcast. It adds up, trust me. Ready to level up your learning? Let's talk about the importance of networking. Something wealthy people do really well. Wealthy people know that your network is your net worth. They spend a lot of time building relationships with people who can help them grow, whether it's through businesses, investment, or mentorship. Networking isn't about just asking for help, it's about giving value first, collaborating, and learning from others. So, what can you do today? Reach out to someone you admire in your field, attend an event, or join a group where you can meet like minded people. Who knows? The connections you make today could change your life. Now that you know how powerful networking can be, let's dive into the next habit: goal settings. Wealthy people don't just dream big, they set clear, actionable goals. They know exactly where they want to go and break down their big goals into smaller, manageable steps. They don't wait for the perfect moment to start. They get going and adjust along the way. And the best part, They celebrate the small wins to stay motivated. So what's a goal you can set today? Break it down into smaller tasks and get started, no matter how small. Having clear goals is crucial. But another thing wealthy people do is think long term. Let's talk about that. Wealthy people think in terms of the long game. They understand that building real wealth takes time and they're patient. They make decisions now that will benefit them in the future, even if it means sacrificing short-term pleasures. This is why they invest in things like stocks, real estate, and businesses. They know these investments will pay off down the road. So start thinking about your future today. Make a plan for where you want to be in 5 or 10 years and take steps now to get there. Thinking long-term is key. But what about failure? The wealthy embrace failure. Let me explain why. Wealthy people don't fear failure. They embrace it. They see failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. They know it's not the end. It's just a part of the journey. When they fail, they reflect on what went wrong, adjust, and keep moving forward. That's why they're so successful. So if you hit a bump in the road, don't see it as the end of the line. Take the lesson and keep going. Every failure is just a stepping stone to success. Now that you know how to handle failure, let's talk about how the wealthy prioritize time over money. Wealthy people understand that time is their most valuable asset. They invest in things that save them time, like outsourcing tasks or automating their finances. Instead of obsessing over making more money today, they focus on how to free up time for things that matter, like growing their businesses or spending quality time with their loved ones. Start today by identifying tasks in your life that you can delegate or automate. Freeing up time will help you focus on what really matters in the long run. Almost there. The last habit we're going to talk about is generosity, something the wealthy take seriously. Wealthy people understand that real wealth isn't just about money. It's about making a positive impact, whether it's donating to charity, helping others grow, or simply giving back to the community. They practice generosity. Generosity creates a cycle of abundance. It's not just about giving money. It's about sharing your time, knowledge, and resources. So why not start today? Give your time, money, or skills to someone or something. The more you give, the more you'll receive. I hear you. Jenny, it's all good, but what if I can't even pay my bills? Then watch this next video. I will explain to you where you can start.